What is going on, Colts Nation? Welcome back to another episode of Bring the Juice. Guys, obviously, most people have heard the news by now, but if you haven't, Colts quarterback Anthony Richardson has sustained an injury to his throwing shoulder from this last week. And they said that his timetable to return is unknown, but they said they expect him to be back sometime during training camp. I guess I should read the quote perfectly. Steichen is hoping that he can come back at some point during training camp, but there's no timeline. And this is a re-aggravation of the AC joint that he hurt in 2023. And some people have noticed there's been a big bulge in this throw in this right here, and that can lead to, some potential with some issues on that shoulder. Look, I'm not going to sit here and try to defend anything of this. I will say this. I think a lot of people are trying to act like this is a season ender, and it's just not. Obviously, we as Colts fans know the dreaded at some point or indefinitely or all of this other stuff, right? Like, the Colts don't give out timetables for these types of things because they don't know. And if they do, if they put something out there and they don't know, then they're going to look stupid, even though they already look stupid at times. So the problems I'm having with this is, one, again, this is another issue where Anthony Richardson once again is going to miss time, and it sucks because this was supposed to be an off season where he wasn't going to have injuries, wasn't going to have to deal with any of this stuff, and wasn't going to have to miss reps. Now, albeit mandatory minicamp is not a huge deal about missing reps there, but the issue becomes, again, they're saying at some point during training camp, he'll be back, which, I mean, again, training camp, guys, is, it's 3 weeks long, 3 to 4 weeks long, right? So the problem you have here is he going to be back within the first couple days of training camp? Is it going to be near the back end of training camp? Because if he has to miss several weeks of training camp with this, then that becomes a huge issue. It becomes a huge issue, and it becomes a problem where I don't know really how to transcribe it. It's going to be looking more and more like this is going to be a Daniel Jones-led team to start 2025, albeit if Anthony Richardson misses a week and a half, 2 weeks of training camp. That will be huge. Now, if Anthony Richardson is back within the first week of training camp, then, we have a different story. Anthony Richardson can still win the battle. But if Daniel Jones is available for all of training camp and Richardson misses at least half a training camp, then you probably don't have any other choice to put Daniel Jones in because he's going to have the more time. It will definitely brings a lot of speculation, guys. It brings a lot of speculation about what is going to happen with this regime and with this sort of thing going on. Again, we kept talking about it all during last season and during this offseason a lot too. We said that the status of whether or not Chris Ballard and this front office and this coaching staff stays on the Colts is based on the reputation and the potential development of Anthony Richardson. And if Richardson continues to show people that he cannot stay healthy, I don't think there's any sort of aggressive take that Ballard can make to save his job and some of these other guys too. Because Ballard was on Anthony Richardson. Shane Steichen was in on Anthony Richardson. Heck, Morocco Brown, who I'm going to talk about in another video, but the Colts just parted ways with him too. And honestly, we don't really know about why he was leaving the Indianapolis Colts, but nevertheless, he's gone. And a lot of people are going to draw a different conclusion. So obviously, this is not the end of all things for Anthony Richardson, but it is a concern because, again, if that thing continues to flare up, right? We were wondering, like, how much issues would he have with the AC joint, when he had his surgery and he did his rehab? How was he going to feel in that shoulder? And everyone said, oh, no, he's going to be fine. There's going to be virtually no damage at all on that shoulder. He's going to be able to rip it just fine. And sure enough, now we're, just about a year almost from nearing the end of his rehab from last year. And he's already having issues again with it. I mean, it's a concern. It's a big concern because you don't want to have Anthony Richardson continue to have this problem. One of his main things that does actually do good things for him is ability to have that arm strength. And if he can't have arm strength, and we already know his accuracy is bad, if it impacts his accuracy too, things are not looking in a good direction here for Anthony Richardson, guys. It's just not. It already wasn't looking great for Anthony Richardson. And now all of a sudden this gets added into it. Sadness. It's just extreme sadness on and especially, I'm still part of the Anthony Richardson fan club. I would love nothing more than for Anthony Richardson to be the guy. I'm really starting to be extremely concerned. I was already concerned. I'm extremely concerned now because now his shoulder injury, which we said probably wasn't going to have any problems, is having problems again. And I am very concerned. And I'm sure all of you are. And I'm sure a lot of you are not surprised by this. But let me know what you guys think in the comments. I'm sad that this is still our issue. And it's sad that the Indianapolis Colts might end up seeing a Daniel Jones-led team this year. It may be what it is. But we're going to find out. He certainly will not be ready for minicamp. How much time he's going to miss in training camp, we don't know. But we'll find out. But that's going to do it for this one, guys. Thank you so much. And as always,